All right, so we're going to take a look at 30 here. So 30 looks like this. We let our one man come a little high, two man right here, four man block, three man right here, five man block. By now you're familiar with this formation. We're going to put some offense in here. Here, here, here. And we'll go ahead and put them in a traditional. We'll put a guy out there and maybe a post man here. All right. So when the ball's here, we're going to let our one man come out high and hound the ball. One man's job is to pressure the ball, make it difficult for this flash pass. If this guy flashes in, make it difficult for him to make that pass. These guys can sink in the middle. We'll talk about them in a minute. To prevent that middle pass, they're going to have to talk to each other. But we want to have some ball pressure here. At the same time, we can't get beat off the dribble either. If this guy dribbles to the left or to the right or to the left, we've got to talk and pass off. So the one, if he gets past this line right through here, we got to talk, and the three man will take that man there. Same way if it goes this way, the two man will take pass off. Now you'll notice here when the ball's at the top, I want the top wings, you're going to be in the gap. So we call it a triangle. Really, you want to have your feet here, here, finger pointing this way, finger pointing this way, in the gap, in the solid gap there, and ready to react to this pass and prevent an open shot here. Also, you want to be able to react to the center if you get beat here. Hopefully we don't get beat up here. But we need to be able to close on this pass here, and the same is true over here. The open stance pointing here and here. So when the ball gets passed, let's talk about the post. We're going to want to front the post all the way out to the second hash. So if this guy tries to come up, we're going to get in front of him. We got ball pressure out here. We're going to force the lob. If this guy comes into the middle, same kind of deal. We got to talk here. We're not going to front past the two hash, but we have to come with him. The weakness of this zone is when the ball is at the top and it's in the center. We'll see in a minute it's in the short corners as well. So let's talk about when the ball goes to the wing. Ball goes over here. So now here's the ball here. Obviously we're going to snap out right here. I want my wing to have 2 feet on the arc. 2 feet on the arc is the rule. Obviously in a stance with hands. Your one is now in the gap here. You're in the gap to the top. Your four man is going to be in front here. As soon as that ball's in motion, we talk about this all the time, your 5 has got to get to the rim line and your 2 has got to get to the rim line. So we allow cross-court pass. We don't want the ball to come into the post. We want to have at least 2 guys on the rim line if we can. If this guy cuts, we need to check him, get a body on him. So that's our formations in the corner. Same is true over here. So the ball's right here. We got to have our 2 right here on the feet on the line. We got to have our 3 on the rim line, the 1 in the gap, 5 on the rim line, and the 4 fronting the post here. If they have a guy out here, we need to be able to stay in front of the post. You can't get screened here. We got to be able to react out. out to the corner. So in that vein, if the ball goes to the corner on a pass or a dribble, we got to have a strong closeout here from the 4. And this is the move. As the ball's in the air or it's on the dribble, the 5 has to get in front of this man. So we got the 5 here now and the 4 here now. So here's how it looks. We got the 4. Close out, under control. He's going to prevent the drive there. We got the 5 fronting the post there. The 3 is going to sink down. So as you always want to be below the ball. 2 is going to be in the gap. The 1 is going to sink down to where they're below that line between the man in their area and the ball. So it looks just like that there. You want to get big here. If anything, you might want to sink a little bit into here so you can prevent a cutter. You got to have your head on a swivel. Both the 3, which is more like right there. You don't want this pass to come in here or this pass to come in from this guy cutting. Obviously, the same is true. The ball goes to this corner. We're going to have the 4. He has to get from the rim line to in front there. Actually, sorry. Yeah, your 4 has to get from the rim line to in front of the post. Your 5's out here. Your 3 is in that gap. Your 2 is now here. Your 1 is here. The key to this whole thing is how you react to the ball. Hands in his stance. Keep the ball in front of you. Force a contested jump shot. Having 2 guys on the rim line when the ball is not in the middle is key. Fronting the post and forcing a lob. It's all about execution. You think about the 30, it's really a man-to-man defense. It's a zone defense, but it's man-to-man principles. It's a simplified version of man because you're not moving as much as you would be in a man. In a man, you could be moving from here to here in any one given possession. From here all the way over to here. You never do that. If you're the 3-man, you're here when it's on the wing. You're here when it's in the corner. You're in the gap here. When it's over here, you're here. When it's down here, you're here. You're kind of staying in this area. It actually conserves energy. So that's your 30.